welcome back to Positive Game Haven, our little corner of the internet. I'm Crimson Plush, and I am just trying out some streaming here because Celeste is going to be gone for a couple of nights next month. I'm going to see about doing some streaming while she's away. Give her something to watch. And I'm gonna play one of my favorite PC games, Grim Dawn. It's a great game that my brother-in-law worked on. He did some of the sound for it, and it's an absolutely awesome ARPG. So I'm just gonna create a new character here. You guys can already see down here I've got already have my Crimson Plush character, and then I have Lady Fox, who is the first one that I created. So I'm going to name this guy Drake, and this is my first hardcore character, so this is going to be interesting, considering that this game is extremely brutal. So we'll see how long he survives. Alright, you're going to show me all of the tutorials. I already know what I'm doing in this game.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that.
Thanks for trying to kill me, Jarvis.
Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life. You were possessed, so we strung you up. See,
okay, I just want to get to the good stuff. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what ARPGs
You're not looking
are,
too bad, for the bodies of the dead are rising again, and some you will need.
Yes, thank you. You guys are always talking. They are games that play really like Diablo. They're different from Japanese RPGs in that they're not always turn-based. These guys are cameras that are over your character, you're looking down. But one of the things that draws me to these games so much is just the sheer amount of loot that you can get. Yes, okay, I understand. And those of you guys who know, I am a treasure hunter in a lot of the games that I play. So these games just really appeal to me. And gain my first level. Oh, I don't know what I want to do with this character yet. Let's see. I'll play a Nightblade. See what happens with this one. Yes. Okay. Yes, I know. Go away. Thank you. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so it looks like cunning. Oh, hey. Don't get lost in your menus. And I apologize for the game window not being 100% on the screen there, because we are discovering as we continue to play more, or as we continue to get into different areas of our recording, that we don't exactly have the best setup for streaming, where it's like I need another monitor in order to just, well, for lack of a better term, monitor everything that I'm doing. Hey guys. So I've got a lot of stuff going on my screen right now, and even though it's a fairly wide screen, hey, I got some armor. I guess I did already have some armor, but those are better. But even though my monitor is pretty wide screen, if I try and play this game on 1920 by 1080, which would be the ideal resolution, and I have this game, or I have the window of this game set up to where I can still see what's going on Twitch and trying to monitor my recording and everything, then I can't see a darn thing on the bottom of my screen. Yeah, I thought I killed you. I don't remember if that stuff hurts me or not. That might be good to find out. Oh, hey. Oh, sure. We'll move on to a two-handed sword. Or even better. Yes. That is even better. Move on to that. Alright, sometimes it's safer to have a melee weapon. And in this game, it is almost necessary to have a... or not a melee weapon. Oh my gosh, I can words, I swear. And sorry for those of you guys who I just knocked my mic. But having a ranged weapon is very important. I know that there are some... Oh, I'm gonna come up to my first boss enemy or hero enemy. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between the two. And it has always not ended well. Again, I don't know how long this character is going to last because this game is fun, but it is brutal at the same time. And there's actually a community that has been modding this game. Oh, okay, that's where I got that great sword. And you can actually get... Oh, found kind of a secret area. Hey, how about that? What? I don't think I found this in my first playthrough. Oh, yikes. Okay, level 24. That's okay, I can't get over there anyways. Oh, geez, he's still trying to hit me. Because... Yes, go away. Because I need dynamite to blow that up. But one of the things in my first... or in my Crimson Palash character that I made quite a bit of progress. I beat the main part of this game, but that also ended in me dying, I want to say 6 times against the final boss. And me playing a hardcore character means if I die, that's it. So I'm gonna have to be very careful. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I think I was talking about the lore pieces. So every little bit of lore that you get, you do want to read it, whether you actually physically read it or not, because you get experience for every single one. So it's kind of nice that way. Oh, hey, didn't even see you there. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you guys are the ones fighting. Here, let me make that easier for you. There we go. And they have so many crafting materials in this game, it's almost daunting. As you guys can see, I'm choosing to stay back and use my gun because I have been bitten so many times, and since I have a hardcore character, I don't want this to end very prematurely. Which it can. Polished emerald. Nice try. Oh, hey. Got you, got you. Ah! Oh. Woo! Level 4. Doing pretty good so far. See. Oh, shoot, here he is. Okay, he's only level 4. So, maybe this will work. Okay, there we go. Whew, okay. Whenever I see an enemy that has a star over his head, it almost turns into instant panic. Because that was a hero enemy, and therefore he could take me out really quick. Okay, even with my screen here, when I mouse over this, I can't see what the requirements are, so I had to move it up here. So I need 69 physique. I don't have a strong enough physique to use that, I'm sorry. Alright, so I found my first rift, aka fast travel. Take that, you guys. You guys block that one off. So now I can use this to go back to Devil's Crossing if I want. Or, ironically, I can go back to my personal rift as well, which is actually a nice feature. I need to use that more often, though. I have run into... There we go. I have run into some instances where I have had to trek back a long ways because I keep forgetting that I can set my... There we go. What was that? Seemed to be fine. I could have set a personal rift in order to... Hey, no one asked you. In order to just fast travel back and make things a lot easier. But I kept forgetting to do that. And when I finally did that for the final boss of the main game, it made it a lot easier where it's like, okay, playing as a necromancer, I just summoned my little undead army, and then I would go to the rift, teleport back to my personal rift, which was right by the boss's chamber, and it saved a lot. What was that? Where are you? Saved a lot of travel in that regard. No one wants to play with me? Just looking for someone to play with. Hey guys, there we go. There are actually some enemies in this game where, no joke, would absolutely horrify me if... Well, I mean, there's a lot of enemies in here that would horrify me if I actually saw them in real life, but there are some that are, like, well above the others in horror factor. We won't be seeing any of them here because, well, I'm not even close enough to finding them. But they did a great job with the enemy design in this game. Hiya, friend. There we go. Sure, I'll take that. I think I'm going to try and be brave, even though I'm playing hardcore character here, and try and do as much melee combat as I can, because that's really where my character is going to thrive. What happened there? That was interesting. Weird. I just saw it on the playback. I don't know what that was. Oh, right, he's through there. They won't let me through yet. Grr.
See anything you like?
Grr. Arg. Hey guys. The source of the dead is near. Oh, there's the shrine. Hey, 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 hey. No taking pot shots at me like that. Oh. Oh, wow. Woo. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of you guys. Get out of here. Hey, Mr. Reanimator. Alright, I don't want to get surrounded. Stop throwing your crystals at me. There we go. Hey, we're doing it. Getting a lot of stuff too. Let's see. How do you compare? Oh, you're better. You're even better though. But I'm not strong enough to use that. Okay, you're better than what I've got in my offhand. Cool. Got some good stuff. It's so funny to be looking at this stuff I'm getting in the beginning and think that I'm getting like really good stuff. Really? You can't hit a stationary crystal? Oh, that's one thing I love about these games. You can just have really bizarre things happen. Where was that? Okay. I don't... Scrap metal Howdah. I don't know if that's like a play on howdy, or if it's like, how the heck do you use this thing? But every single time I see that name, I really wonder what they were going with for that. I guess in true ARPG fashion. Yeah, I'll stick with what I have. In true ARPG fashion, let's just desecrate the remains of all of these people to find what they have, because, hey, they don't need it anymore, right? That makes logical sense, right? Tell me I'm not crazy. Hey. Hooah. Anything else around here? Oh yeah, there's definitely more. Okay. Am I going to regret going in here? We will find out. Putrid den. Oh, there's gonna be poison. Oh, right, the water poisons me. One of the problems that I have with some of these games is, oh, what happened there? Is I don't have my keyboard memorized like a lot of pro gamers and them have. So sometimes when I get really low on health, I still have to look down at my keyboard to find the shortcut for where the button is, and then by the time I've actually hit the button, it's already too late. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, this could be bad. Oh yeah, he's level 8. Okay, we're gonna switch over to this. Run! Alright. Get him! Get him!
My inventory is full.
No! I don't want my inventory to be full yet. I'm so used to my other character because I have so much more inventory space. Those guys. Oh. What is doing that? I guess I really need to take a better look at. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. Okay, I kind of like this dual wielding stuff. I better invest some more points into that. Am I going back to the Whitemire? Yes, I am. Every single time you go to a new place, you just have to expect that it is... Okay, I've got to... What is going on here? Okay, it's Ullman's axe. I'm just seeing these weird... Oh, you're level 7. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing these really weird spells get cast randomly. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, you guys sound really weird in my headphones. The Slith. AKA mutated snakes. Reptiles. I don't know what else to say about them other than they... Wow. Alright, you guys are getting rather friendly here. We can do this. Got the shaman. Oh no, I'm slow! No! There we go. Hi guys. Taking out some more Slith. You shamans keep slowing me down. They're as bad as Celeste. And I mean that in a good way. For Celeste, not for the Slith. I have this really, really bad habit of just getting on a mission and we'll be going somewhere and doing shopping or something like that, and I really just want to get done with what I'm doing. I am on a mission. Don't slow me down. And Celeste sees it as something very different, where I'm leaving her behind. Yeah. So I need to... Sometimes she'll just come up, grab my hand or my elbow and be like, yeah, you're staying right here by me. I'm like, but, mission! I don't know why I do that. I don't know how she puts up with me sometimes. But she's very gracious. And I appreciate that about her. But yeah, I guess... I don't know if I've said this or not. We'll find out in post. But my brother-in-law actually did a lot of the sounds for this game. I don't know if he did any of the music. Because that's another thing he works on as well.
My inventory is full.
No! Don't tell me it's full! But he did an amazing job with the sound in this game. So I am quite impressed. I actually did try and do some writing for this game when my brother-in-law and his friends were working on it.
I'll keep an eye on this.
But unfortunately they didn't use any of it. But I didn't have that great of an understanding of the story and the factions and everything, so I think my writing just came out to be a little too generic for what they were looking for, and that was pretty disappointing. It would be really cool to be credited for having written something for a game, but I'll just keep working on my books instead, because I do want to be a published author sometime. I get a little too distracted with my video work and don't do any writing. That would need to change if I wanted to actually get something published, so... I'm sorry! I'm sorry. But that's still a dream of mine, to be a published author. Be very, very quiet. I better not do that. I'm almost getting to be bald enough to be Elmer Fudd. Now we're coming up to my least favorite enemies in any game I've ever played. That is the gigantic spiders! I hate them. There's actually a really funny story. The first time I was ever introduced to the Baldur's Gate franchise was on the PlayStation 2 with Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. And I was playing in the first act. I was going after some thieves, and I was just running through. It's like, you guys aren't gonna stop me. I want to say I was playing the sorcerer, so I'm just going around blasting magic and everything, going down this narrow passageway trying to get to the boss and everything, and this gigantic spider just comes running at me. Well, back then it seemed like he was running after me. He was coming at me pretty quick, but he wasn't really moving any faster than usual. Not like some of the spiders in here. But it just comes barreling after me down a hall, and I probably turned around and ran like half the length of the level back to the entrance because the thing startled me so much. I am not a fan of spiders. Which actually works well for Celeste, because I joke around saying that I have an aggressive form of arachnophobia. If I see a spider, that sucker's dead. Unless it's outside. If it's in my territory, if it's in my home, then I'm not going to let that thing survive. If it's outside, it's fine. It can stay outside. As soon as it comes inside, nope. And so, whenever Celeste finds a spider, she'll usually call me to come kill it. And she has this very, very telltale way of calling to me when there's a spider and she's in the other room. And she's starting to laugh at it now because all she has to do is just be like, babe. And then I come in the room with a tissue in hand to kill the spider. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, there you are. Okay. You're the one I'm going to want to be careful of. Oh, geez, you're already coming after me. Actually, if you moved away from the others, I can just take you out. Got my hand on my button to heal if I need. That wasn't too bad. I guess I'm just too used to being the glass cannon of a necromancer that I am.
Okay, business.
Good to know, thank you. It's so hard to find good smugglers these days. There's some rare stuff that you can pick up from enemies.
To bring back the excellent.
That.
Very good.
Oh, I got one skill
little
point.
We've
Cool.
been so. I have to say.
All right, yes. Just stop talking. Thank you. There are some rare gear that you can find that's necessary to do a lot of stuff in this game. And there are some quests where it seems like everyone and their dog is asking for these components. And it's like, stop! I want to hold on to
Good, you're
these for
back.
something
One
different.
of my scouts came back with news, making our next move. You've proven yours. Follow the road north.
Yes, sir. Just move right on forward. Moving right along. Okay. Reading over my quests here. Okay, I have a while to go for that one. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. I think I've been at this for over an hour. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this little dive into Grim Dawn. This is one of my all-time favorite PC games right now. And not just because my brother-in-law worked on it, but it is just absolutely fun. I have loved it since I first started playing. This has been out for a while. I've had it for a while. Haven't been able to do much with it because I didn't have a computer that was able to support it until we got the one that works with the Oculus. But hope you guys are enjoying this. If you want to see more Grim Dawn, let me know. I'll probably just continue streaming this just because I love this game. I've invested way too much time into it, I'll admit. And I'm getting distracted again. But you guys, until next time, God bless, live stronger today.